BlusDay! Hey guys, Lifestyle here, and I'm Bat Tracy for Punk Rock Blues. It's Tuesday and we're BlusDay. It's Black Day. Well, this is brown, this is black, and this is black, and that's black. I'm solid black. Yeah. It is October 1st, 10/1/2019. October 1st. Do you want to read what's coming out today? Yeah. Hey, Bat, what's coming out today? Spider-Man Far From Home, Gremlins 4K, The Addams Family, and The Addams Family Values, the first time ever on Blu-ray, Pan's Labyrinth, and Doom Patrol Season 1. There's a few other things that come out, but 6-0. No. It's just a gift card. But that's all the stuff that goes out today. Yeah, there's more, I just didn't write it down. Oh, alright. Yeah. We're going to Best Buy, and I think we're going to stop at Westfield after. Yeah, and maybe Walgreens. I need some cough drops. Wow. I'm sick. Wow. How'd you get sick? People got me sick. You got an STD from kissing? No, everyone knows you can't get an STD from oral. Is kissing considered oral sex? I don't. Maybe? If not, I've been doing sex all wrong. We're deep diving into your personal health questions this week. Let us know in the comments. Send your most personal, weird questions, and we'll answer them. We're gonna Dr. Dax this shit up. Speaking of medical issues, this morning I woke up, and it wasn't when I woke up, but I was like laying in bed again, and then I like sat up, and my ear had this like weird echo. I was like doing this, and it sounded like I could like hear it echo in my eardrum, and I had to like go like I had to really to get it to fix. I was like, that was the weirdest noise I've ever heard. Speaking of personal issues, I had a dream last night, and you got so upset in the dream that it woke me up and almost made me throw up. Like I was literally like covering my mouth. Like, you know, remember when I threw up on my blanket? I like prepped my blanket. Why would you throw up on your blanket? I didn't want to. I was like, I can't go anywhere. So then I'm like I immediately get up and I walk upstairs. So then I was like forcing myself to swallow it down, and then I went and sat in the bathroom for a while until Dad came in to pee, and he was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I thought I was going to throw up. And I sat in bed for 2 hours and passed out. I woke up at 11:40, and no one in the house was awake. 11:40 a.m.? Yeah. I was awake. Maybe it wasn't 11:40 then. I woke up at 11:10 today. Maybe you texted me at 11:40. I don't know. I texted you at 11:18. I woke up before you texted me. I know. Yeah. I heard your PlayStation turn on. Yeah. And then I got up to go get ready. I heard you get up. I've been up for a while. Like, this is our daily routine. We're just talking about it on camera. This is an uninteresting episode of Tuesday BlusDay because we're just... No, so I dreamed... Well, I woke up and I brushed my teeth. Then I talked to Bella. Then I sat in bed. I read 2 pages of Batman Dark Victory. Then my lady woke up. That's my day. My dream was fucking awful. I mean, it was really cool. It was one of those long movie dreams, and I don't really know what's going on. It was like me recutting Avengers Endgame or something. I don't know. Like, fucking what's her face? Nebula was there, but then like there was like a big poster. There was a poster by fans of what they wanted wrestlers to change their gimmick to. Okay, and like Cena was like this weird, like he had like this like Misfits hair down, and like it was white. It was white. Did you hear? No. Sorry to cut you off. No, I'm not letting you. It was like white, and he had eyeliner and this like weird white suit. He looked kind of cool actually. And Shawn Michaels was returned into the ring, and he was in this weird outfit. And the one that made you, because you know when you get mad about Smarks, you like for about, yeah, you got so angry at Smarks, I woke up and tried to like you took over my body and like tried to make me throw up, because it was Triple H as a tough baby. Yeah. That man, like he had a bib on and like a skull mask, and then he also had like a huge like adult diaper. and you were so disgusted by that I woke up and tried to You're in the exit only lane, you better get over it.
No, I'm taking this exit.
Why are you taking Gammon?
Hurry up, white car. You can do it! Cut his fucking balls off!
You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!
Rob Schneider's a bad actor.
I like him.
Yeah, but he's a bad actor.
I don't remember the movie.
Think of any movie he's in. What's his role? It's a guy who's like, what do you mean? What? Huh? He's the
I came
same
with a Rob Schneider. I came up with a Rob Schneider movie the other day and forgot it. You know, have you ever seen?
It's like the South Park joke. Rob Schneider is. It's all he is.
Have you ever seen The Chosen One?
Yes.
Fucking awful. God damn it, I hate it.
I like that movie.
No, I fucking hate it.
What's another one you really hate that I like? Crazy Enough.
Fuck Crazy Enough.
That's a good movie. It's got Chris Kattan in it.
You just turned into a lane that's telling people to get over.
I know. I like to get over.
Oh, look, there's people on the billboard.
Let's knock them down.
They'll get up again.
Did you Real Cinematics post today about the Todd Phillips thing?
I didn't read it all.
Oh, you should. It's fucking great.
I was too lazy to read it.
What do you mean it's reading? I read all the time.
Yeah, I don't like to read. I can't retain...
I read comic books because it's like reading a movie in my head.
I can't retain information when I read unless it's like on Wikipedia. Like I have to read like an actual article on the computer.
See, literally if I see something, I remember it. Like that's my memory. So anything I read or watch or
I'm just so bored by reading. Fucking that's why there's like only a couple good books to me, because like everything just bores me too much. Good books. I got 3 of them. Of Mice and Men. Fucking fantastic. Catcher in the Rye. Incredible.
Yeah, it's a real
Hatchet. Awesome.
Call of the Wild. Real good.
Yeah, it's okay. The first time I read 1984, I liked it. Then I reread it and was like, wow, I do not enjoy this. But, Cat's Cradle is good too, but it's not so much that Cat's Cradle is good. It's the book that
I don't understand. How do people find books? Like when you go to a bookstore, are you looking for a book?
It's genres and
is it genres or writers or because like
you can't judge a book.
If you ever read the back of a book, every book sounds interesting.
Yeah,
half the time they're not. And what makes a good book? Is it's just words?
Are you familiar with the band Ice Nine Kills?
Yes,
that's based off of Cat's Cradle. The name Ice Nine is from Cat's Cradle. It's not so much I like Cat's Cradle, it's that the author, don't remember his name, he writes in a style that's like each chapter is like a page long, a page and a half, because he just writes everything in spurts. He's like, well, here's this part and then we're just gonna jump over here. He writes so incredibly. That's why I like that book. Bad books include Artemis Fowl, fucking trash, the movie looks garbage, will not ever give him money.
I'm gonna.
Also,
you know I'm gonna.
Iman is... No, because Artemis Fowl is fucking bullshit, the movie and the book. So in the book, there's this fairy. Or not, yeah. And she becomes the first ever female to, like, become a fairy police officer, okay?
Oh, it's like Bright.
Sure. You understand, right?
Bright is the first ever
Her entire character arc is that she is a female fairy that becomes a police officer and she gets kidnapped. So it's like, oh shit, I fucked up. Females will never be able to follow my footsteps, right? Like, it's motivational.
Sure.
Okay? Well, her commanding officer, they cast as Judi fucking Dench. So that means that there's female fairies. So this fucking...
Who cares?
Bitch has no character. Everyone.
They change stuff for the movie to make it better.
But her entire character arc.
I don't care. I've never read the book. You've never read the book.
Yes, I have. It's fucking awful. Another bad book is Ender's Game. Iman was going off.
It's a bad book.
Iman was like, oh, I just read the book.
Who wrote that? Orson Scott Card or whatever his name is? It's Scott Card something.
I don't know.
That guy fucking hates gays.
Is he?
Yeah, he's super homophobic.
Iman just read that book and she's like, oh,
Stop reaching in front of the...
My dad and I are watching the movie this week. And I'm like, do not waste your fucking time. I still want to see the movie.
It's got Harrison Ford in it. This is a dirty-ass car. Like, that's straight up just dirty.
It's got Harrison Ford and he probably hated it.
Probably liked it more than Star Wars.
I think he did it because he wanted to make a movie better than Star Wars.
kind of hard to do in that genre. Because everything will always be connected to Star Wars.
It's not true. Technically, everything would be connected to Star Trek.
No, because Star Trek is 100% different from Star Wars.
Yeah, it still did it first.
Yeah, but it's different. It's more of a drama. Like, it's more space exploration and stuff like that, where Star Wars is, we have lasers and we fight.
I haven't read that many books, so I have no more books to list if they're good or bad.
There's one book I talk about all the time where it's about two guys on bikes and they bike cross country, and then the one goes missing, and then the one bikes back, and there's like a mystery of where the friend go.
Did you ever figure out what that was?
I think it was called Rush.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I've looked it up a few times.
Remember that one time where you and Dad were like freaking out that you'd never be able to figure out what that movie with the kid that falls off the tractor was, and then I just Googled it.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking nothing. You looking it up?
Yeah.
So here's to you, my good friend, let's have a drink and celebrate the times that we share. Whatever came first is you're gonna worship our 3-part harmonies.
Oh my god, I found it. Literally is the first one.
No, we're not selling sex.
So what I Googled was cross-country biking book mystery. And I found it. It's called Shift by Jennifer Bradbury. Some friends fade away, others disappear. Imagine you and your best friend head out west on a cross-country bike trip. Imagine the two of you get into a fight and stop riding together. Imagine you reach Seattle, go back home, start college. Imagine you think your former best friend does too. Imagine he doesn't. Imagine your world shifting. Shift is a tour de force, a literary debut that'll knock the wind out of you as it explores the depths of loyalty, the depths of friendship, and the unknowable depths of another person. I never finished it. But the first half is pretty good.
I think it was the potato chip puzzles.
Well, it's almost 2, so we should go.
Yeah.
We're going into Best Buy now.
Potato chip puzzles, good book.
We're not book guys.
No, we're not.
So got some stuff.
Got some stuff.
I got Doom Patrol Season 1. Finally.
Starring Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. The Addams Family Values, first time ever on Blu-ray. They didn't have the first Addams Family with the slip, so I'm going to have to look for that someplace. I'm excited to watch this one because I did like the first one. And it's directed by Barry Sonnenfeld also. Got the Spider-Man Far From Home Steelbook with very Star Wars-esque artwork.
The disc was made in Mexico.
And I'm super excited to see the all-new short film Peter's To-Do List because that got cut out of the movie.
The disc was made in Mexico and a couple of these.
Yeah, most steelbooks are. And then I got just the standard 4K of Far From Home, which there's one thing I absolutely hate about this slipcover. Can you tell me what it is?
Is it the back?
No, just look closely. Just look at all the sides and everything.
Is it that?
No?
Is it that?
Yeah. Because there's nothing on the back of the slip, it's just the fucking Iron Man thing. They put the PG-13 rating on the slipcover, the side of the spine. That's stupid. Parents strongly cautioned. Why? What about this movie would parents be strongly cautioned for?
I think they swear a little bit more. Also, a lot of prostitute jokes.
They went to an island or a planet of prostitutes in Guardians of the Galaxy, too.
Yeah, but I don't think
Contraxia?
Yeah, but I don't think they like.
What do you mean? The planet's called Contraxia.
They don't say. Okay. Can we start the car so I'm dying? Jesus.
Yeah, it's hot.
Jeez.
You're also in a leather coat and it's 70-something degrees out.
Well, it was raining all day. It was cold. I bought Dunkirk on Steelbook for $5.
Yeah, that was a pretty good deal.
Where did I get this?
I'm excited to see this.
I'm actually going to open it on camera right now, I think. Yeah.
Who's in this?
Harry Styles.
Fiona Whitehead, Tom Glynn Carney, Jack Loudon, Harry Styles, and Newark Barnard, James D'Arcy, Kenneth Branagh, Cillian Murphy, Mark Rylance, and Tom Hardy.
It's got like
Tom Hardy's the last build.
Yeah, it's got like my favorite and least favorite actor. It's great.
Who?
Kenneth Branagh and Tom Hardy.
You like Kenneth Branagh?
Fucking love Kenneth Branagh.
He's fine.
He's incredible. You've seen Murder on the Orient Express?
Murder in the Orient Express is not as good as you say it is.
Bullshit.
We're going to the comic book store now.
Going to the comic book store. I'm probably buying nothing.
Why?
I'm broke.
Okay. This is a quick video to say we're going into the comic book store.
We're going to the comic book store.
Do a star fade or something.
Ooh.
Do you know how to do those?
Bought some comic books.
Ooh.
This was $5. Written by Addam. It's called Killapalooza. And I don't even know what it's about, but it sounds just great. The Clapper, the biggest band in the world, headlining massive stadium tours, hobnobbing with the rich and fabulous in their spare time. They have to be the most sought after meta-human assassination unit on the black market. Wow. That sounds cool. Then I got this one, Soul Catcher. This was $2.50. And it's about a young, smart, and sexy widow who comes to New Orleans in search of the ghost of her dead husband. Instead, she discovers she has the power to absorb the abilities of the recently dead and uncovers a mystery the spirit world would kill to protect. Yeah, it was $5 originally, so then I got Umbrella Academy Volume 3. So excited to finally read that. And then The Last Sane Cowboy. This one sounded pretty good. And then I got Deceased, issues 1 and 2, which is kind of like Marvel Zombies, but it's Deceased.
You spent almost $50.
I spent $42.
That was 46. I got a sucker.
Yeah. I've been reading a lot recently, so I like reading comic books and looking at art. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Bye! Not really.
Oh, that's hungry too.
Well, we had KFC for the first time in forever. I said I want KFC, and he didn't go, I don't want it. What is your thing with caffeine?
It's a drug.
Yeah, but you're taking medicine. You take so many medicines.
So many medicines.
Yeah, you take like fucking aspirin, or you'll take cough syrup. It's like you take drugs that are worse than the drugs that I take. I don't take any like real drugs. I take.
You just told me you took allergy medication the other day because you're like, I take way more than recommended because they never fucking work.
I take allergy medicine.
You take aspirin. You're always fucking looking for aspirin.
I take aspirin a lot less now.
I started taking baby aspirin to, lower my risk of heart attack. Look at it, he's like army crawling.
Squirrel! I see you! Come here!
He's army crawling.
Squirrel! No! Don't run away from your feelings!
Did you know what my quote was from?
He's gone. He jumped off. I watched him. Oh, he's back.
Fuck birds. What are they doing now?
No, I like birds still.
Did you just hump at that log?
Oh, you scratched.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I started taking baby aspirin to lower my risk of heart attack.
Okay, let's go home.
Okay.
How do we do an outro?
You say that really funny quote about cats again.
Oh. Have you ever put a cat in the dryer?
No.
They die most. They typically die most of the time.
They usually die.
Oh, they usually die.
Did I tell you the story about she still died?
Yeah.
So we're on the phone with Leo
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
I've been Bat Tracy. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Stardust at BatTracy01.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe and hit the notification bell. You totally skipped on that part. It helps a lot.
It does help a lot.
I've been Lex Dahl. You can follow me on Instagram at Straight Edge Atheist Jerk and on Twitter at Idiot Dahl. And you can check me out on Stardust at Lex Dahl or Twitch.tv.
You still haven't done one.
Lex Dahl. Yeah.
Literally, you watch stuff all the time. You could just do like TV show Stardust.
Yeah, every single episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, or like Kitchen Nightmares, or
it's called 24 Hours to Hell and Back, and you know it. And the season 3 is gonna premiere soon, and they want a release date, and they haven't announced a release date, and I'm just fucking at the edge of my seat for a release date.
Everybody ever that watches this video, go look up LBJ orders pants. It's President Lyndon B. Johnson ordering pants because his balls are too big and they don't fit in his pants.
I knew his dick was big.
No, it's just his balls.
Oh, well, I know his dick's big too.
Oh.
He was on that list of 9 celebrities that have Mondo Dons.
And from the bottom of my, he says, from the bottom of my nutsack to the back of my butthole.
How'd you find it?
On Monday's episode of The Weekly Planet.
Oh, of course.
Someone asked the question, what do you watch when you're feeling depressed? Like, do you watch...
Mike?
Is that Mike? It is.
He did not see us.
So they
your
were like the
walk?
question was like
We
if
should
you,
hang out with Mike.
what do you watch when you're feeling depressed? Like, do you watch a comedy or do you watch something that you really enjoy? And Mason said that when he feels depressed, he watches more short form stuff. And he goes, honestly, I just listen to LBJ or buying pants because his balls are too big. That is the funniest thing in the world to me, and I just love it.
Do you want to tell them about how they can follow us and stuff?
Oh yeah, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Punk Rock Blues.
And you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues.
There you go. That's us.
That's
Stay tuned for the giveaway tomorrow.
oh my god. And a trailer for a new series coming soon.
Yeah.
Should have been out Monday, but fucking Boston won't email me this goddamn clip. And I'm gonna make it. He's like, oh, when I get time. I'm hanging out with him tonight. I'm gonna sit him down at his computer and go, email now.
Okay, bye.